Good morning, everyone. My name is Linda Falag, and I will be your instructor for English 101 this summer. The Summer 1 course begins on May the 14th, and it will be a very short term ending the end of June. So let's get started. First of all, if you have never taken a course online at the college, then you need to go to this page. Here I am at the home page of Community College of Philadelphia. And I'm going to open up this window called Academic Offerings, scroll down to Online Learning, and if I click that button, I can learn more about how to take an online course through the college's course management system, Canvas. The best thing that you need to do is to click on this link, Getting Started with Online Learning. Take these first steps. These are for students who have never used Canvas before. So if you click on this link, you will see very easy instructions about how to log in Canvas and how to access it. You're going to be using a username and password, not the same that you use in MyCCP. So here's the place to get started. If you are already familiar with Canvas, then by the time you watch this video, this course will be published and you can access it directly in Canvas, and you'll just look for your English 101 Summer 1 2018 course. This is our home page, and this is actually the modules page. What it does is it presents week by week all the activities, lessons, assignments that you will be doing. Each one of these bold-faced titles, if you click on it, will take you to the page where you need to do something. Okay? So you'll be able to look at roughly half the course when you first start, and then the rest of the course, by week 3 will be open for you to look and see all the assignments that you'll have to do. As I mentioned, this is a very short 7 weeks, so please be mindful of the fact that you're going to be doing a lot of reading, and you're going to be writing roughly one essay a week, and you'll be doing some smaller assignments. Each weekly module has an overview page. Let me open week 1 overview. And you'll see that in addition to some beginning instructions, you'll find at the bottom of each of these overview pages what we will be doing each week, our objectives for the week. You should know that all weekly assignments will be due on either Thursday at midnight or Sunday at midnight. So as I mentioned, the summer term is really short, so you'll need to keep up with the assignments. So once you start each weekly module, you can proceed to the next page by clicking on the next box at the bottom. You'll see there's a thought of the week for each page. We all need some sort of emotional support as we go through a really short summer term, so that's why these are included. And then if you keep going, you'll see that there's also a reading assignment page. So for example, in week 1, you're going to be reading a short essay, and you'll be expected to read the first 2 chapters of our book. It's called The Underground Railroad. More about that later. There is in the first week an introduction to the book that we'll be reading. It's a novel. That means it's a fiction book. The Underground Railroad by Colson Whitehead. There's a little introduction to this novel by, first of all, reviewing the definition of Underground Railroad and then watching a brief video. For your information, this book is a Pulitzer Prize winner. It's a New York Times bestseller, Oprah's Book Club, National Book Award winning. So this is an important book in terms of American literature. You might ask, why are we reading this book? Well, English 101 is not a reading class, but it is a writing class, and therefore we need some topic to read about so that you'll have something to say about it. Most of the writing that you do in college or university is text-based. That means you read something and then you write about it. So for this course, we have to read something. And as I mentioned, this is a very well-respected and highly praised book. So let's go back to the modules again. As I mentioned, if you're not familiar with Canvas, you'll want to take a look at all these different aspects, like open up all these pages, look on the side here where you can click on syllabus to read the course syllabus. You can click on grades to see what your grades are. You can get your grade point average all calculated by Canvas. So take a look around and familiarize yourself with the course. As I mentioned earlier, you're going to be doing essays almost every week. It's a 7-week course on paper, but in actuality it's really 6 weeks with a final exam. So we will be writing, you will be writing roughly 4 essays. So not quite one a week, but almost. You're going to write an essay in the first week of class, and you'll note that in the first few essays I'm going to be asking you to do an earlier step called brainstorming an outline, just so that I can make sure that you're kind of on topic and that you have some ideas and you have thought about how to organize your ideas. We'll be reviewing things like parts of an academic essay, the writing process in week 1, and then we will cover other aspects of writing throughout the semester. So I hope this course is clearly organized for you, but do keep in mind that I am available to you via email 24/7. So if you have any questions about any of this work, do not be shy about sending me an email and saying, you know, I just don't understand this assignment. No question is a stupid question, really. So we're going to have to communicate with each other during this 7 weeks to make this course work. So best of luck, and we'll be starting on May the 14th.